I got an outdoor pizza oven recently, so the obvious next step was to force my husband's family to come over for a pizza party. This is the crust recipe I'm using. This is a double batch. I think I'm gonna make 2 double batches, which I feel like may be way too much crust, but I have a fear of not having enough food when I have people over, so it's okay if it's too much. I hope you brought a little snacky because there was a lot that went down to prep for this thing. So buckle up and pay attention. The day before the party, I prepped the crust because, in my opinion, crust is just better if you let it do a 24-hour cold proof. And something else that needed a little 24-hour rusty poo was sangria. And I don't drink very often, so this was actually the first time I made sangria. However, also, I am going to Nashville on a girls trip this weekend, so if you see me out with a margarita in Nashville, no, you didn't. Okay. And ever since I fished my cricket back out from Lake Ontario, I'm finding any excuse I can to use her again since we lost 6 months together. So I made the kids personalized chef hats and then monogrammed aprons. Oh, I did also ruin the first apron, but once I turned my iron down, it was smooth sailing. All right, fast forward. This is day of the party. So after cleaning my house like a mad person and cooking all morning, I started setting up the backyard. I decided to spare you guys the footage of me chopping up all the toppings because honestly, most people on here just complain that my chopping stresses them out anyway. Now, this is a tray of all the post-baked toppings, and then I put all the pre-baked toppings in these little snackle boxes. I think that's what people call these. I took the crust out of my fridge first thing in the morning. I accidentally put her on the shelf that sometimes freezes stuff in my fridge, so I thought she might have passed away, but she ended up pulling through. And then I put the formed dough balls in the oven about 2 hours before the party. The oven wasn't on. While I was chopping all those veggies for the toppings, I also chopped up a salad. That's what you're seeing me put in the bowl here. Again, apologies for no chopping footage. So if you're not salad spinning the tomato guts out of your tomatoes before putting them in your salad, we cannot be friends. And since I'm the CEO of Fun Little Drinkies, I made a picture of mango black iced tea. Then I also made a lemon limeade with a citrus raspberry syrup. I added some dried butterfly pea flowers and dried hibiscus flowers to it so that it'd be very, very pink and not red. The goal was pink lemonade, if you haven't gathered that yet. I also sat out a jug of ice water and as a last minute decision decided to add some lemon and mint to it. And tell me why the lemon mint water was probably the hit of the party.
Yo, there's like lemon water with like mint. Really good.
And the sangria also turned out really delicious. Final step was just to set up the topping table. This is where we all prepped our pizzas before I fired them on the grill. And yeah, overall, I'm really happy with how everything turned out. The pizza turned out incredible and we all just had the best time.
Quick 40.